Hey guys, I haven't been posting much material lately because I've been getting lots of good content, but it fits my students really well. So I've been focusing the reviews for them. One student has this particular thing going on, it fits that student. Next game, oh, he'll like that. Um, and this one's, yeah, so this is just a good generic. I think it's a really good example. Let's have a look. I'm white. Lots of options here. Um, I played this guy a few days ago and I chose this path. Very inactive path. Just taking some points, taking life, not bothering black too much. The 3 stones, it's kind of nice to get a little something going on. So this time I went this way. You have to be careful when you pinch. If you lose your way, you'll lose track of the A group. The A group, that's the group. That's the main thing you have to take care of. The B stone is secondary. That's the helping stone. Oh, the B gives me some Aji on the left for later. Whatever. Don't lose track. Don't try to keep both perfectly alive. Okay. Comes in. There's a few Joseki here. I like staying on this simple path. So just settle my group. He plays away. Oh, that doesn't sound right. So I'm thinking about all of these. Yeah, but I'm already settled. I don't owe a move here. Ah, I don't owe a move here. I can start investing into the other stone. So let's do that again. Let's say he stays here. Well, I'm going to settle, and I'm going to settle. Maybe I'll settle again. I'm not sure. But when he plays away, I'm totally bothering his group. So now it's hard. He couldn't attack me much again anyway, but now it's even harder. Every interaction in the upper left bothers him. So I feel that I have plenty of time to bring my B stone from Aji to an actual group bothering black. Okay. This here, come on out. Here, come on out. Plays away again. Okay. One thing that's been coming up a lot in people's comments is they're starting to realize that when you look at a go position, it's finding the answer is all about breaking it down. So let's break it down. A group, looking good. Leave it alone. It's alive. I'm not saying we might want to play there again soon, but only if something happens. His B group, not good. I can't surround it right now, but not good. My C group, there's the focus. We'll be defending the C group. Hope I didn't get there too quick. I should have been simple enough. Yeah, defending C. How? That's step 2. Step 1, defend C. Step 2, and what? Don't look at moves. So let's look at moves and try to see how that's confusing. Let me look at A and figure things out. What's this look like? What's going to happen? Let's look at B, see what happens. C's pretty interesting. That affects the corner a lot. And I think I can afford it. Let's look at that one. You could spend all day looking at coordinates. Do I really need to play here at all? All sorts of things you could think. But let's go, what's it called? Top down. Defend A, and what's the second idea? Not the move, the idea. This process is really going to help you. No joke, this process is really going to help you. What's the idea? Help A, and, well, I'd like to bother the B group. Okay. So we're going to help A, making sure it helps, keeping B in mind. Well, then we've gone from the simple settling move to fourth line. When you want to keep up pressure, play on the fourth line. Consider that a rule. 25, 30 years ago, I'm playing a Korean professional four-dan. And I looked at the situation and I said, I don't think I'm going to be bothering the B group. I'm going to go, I think it's time for third line. In review, she says, why didn't you play fourth line to keep the pressure up? Like, okay, so even more than I was thinking before. Okay, fourth line. Too early to be an actual attack, because now what? I have to come back and settle my group. So settle the group. Okay. Comes out. Where to now? We're done here. Let's double check. My A group, we'll use the word alive. Not literally, but give me a break. It's alive. B group, I've added the defensive stone. It is the B stone. And since then, I haven't been attacking. You can't defend a group that hasn't been attacked. It's way slow, like 99% of the time. Okay, so no defending B because we already defended it. All done. Where to? Well, you could start thinking, oh, which one of these? Let's spend a half hour working on all the moves that I might want to play next. Good grief, we'll be here all day. What I do, which I find personally really pleasant, I'm not suggesting someone else should have this idea, but my idea. I started in those handicap games, start in the A corner and settle. It's taken me this long to do that. When I'm done, go to B and settle. Well, that's assuming there's no C stone. But let's continue the pattern. A, settle. B, settle. Then hit whatever 3/3's left. Then there's enough information on the board where the game starts. I mean, up to here, this isn't a go game. This is getting ready for the go game. We're just getting our groups in order. Then things will happen. Okay. Since the bottom left has been taken from me, I switched to here. I still want to make it a simple approach. Come up, strange move, settle my stone, settle, done. What's last? Go to the last 3/3. Now, again, there's lots of things to think about here. I found it very helpful. Just follow the pattern. All this, now I have Sente. Of course, I have to decide, do I think I should play at A? No, I don't think it's Sente. If black ignores, there's no cut here, this is the best I can do, that's not very big. So no, in this case, I don't press at A. Okay. Bear with me here. Let's do this again. So I think if you understand my meaning of the pattern, it could help your game. Play A and settle, which in this case meant the AB. Usually it doesn't. Step 2, go to B. Oh, I'm sorry, go to C. Can't do it? He's already played there. Great. Then just switch it over to C. When I'm done, go to the 3-3 at D, settle the group. Great. Now what? Now the game starts. Now there's information, and because up to here, when you make a group, that's not the game. That's in preparation. It's a perspective that I hope is helpful to you. Okay. Where to? No idea. Got to break it down. I started with big areas. How about the bottom? Area 1 on the bottom. Pretty big. Maybe there. Wait a minute. The right. The bottom is opening. The right is middle game. I decided one more move on the right is going to make things really difficult. Okay, time to switch from the opening to middle game. Now let's do this briefly. Let's play. I want to make it simple, so I'm going to play this way. Done. He settled, I settled. That's the normal pattern. We're all done with the opening. Oh, but now whatever he does, the right's just so big and so difficult. But that's the pattern, is to finish the opening. So we break with the pattern because we have information now, and the right is really big. Okay, where on the right? I started, so well, which of these areas, area 1 or area 2, which one's bigger? I want to play in the bigger area. And I go, well, they're awfully identical, and I'm kind of struggling with, well, then how do I decide? Maybe I'll just play here, therefore I'm alive on one side or the other. Oh, that's sort of making sense. Go, well, wait a minute. He has a weak A group. His A group's weak. That's the information I'm looking for. Took me a minute to track down how to break this down. I was looking for size when he actually never settled his A group. He only made it sort of okay for the moment. Okay, A group. From there, area 2 is where I want to play. Not area 1. Area 2 to hurt his group. Okay. Step by step, breaking it down. We're finding general, more specific. No coordinates yet. This is all done with ideas and where should I be playing? When you go through these ideas, and this is in general, anytime you apply a rule, rules are kind of silly. It's like, well, that's not true all the time. Right. So rules are just helping. But if you have two things that are similar, a big area and a weak group, your weak group takes precedence. His weak group is a close second. A big area is the distant third. Now, sometimes your group is only a little bit weak. His group is much weaker, so we'll be attacking. No, no, no. The big area is significantly bigger than both. So yeah, I'm rambling. Okay. So we'll be attacking the A group. So I'm looking at these moves. Where can I play in here? I want comfort with a backup. And I know F is sitting there, kind of a free move at F to help me. Did a small amount of reading. It's like, well, this move basically I can slip under at A or get out at B. Knowing I've got the backup at C, this should be fine in the context of his D group being weak. That was a lot of words. Okay, so I play here. He plays this way. That's not a good idea. He didn't defend his group. So my first thought, let's get out of here. Might be the best thought. Might be best. I didn't like this move. He's now threatening to connect under. He just got a base in Sente. I don't like that. So I went this way. Comes out. Great. Now I'm thinking I'm going to break out. I'm like, well, just a second. I'm starting to be involved in a fight where I'm way behind. There's way more black stones here. My white position is quite thin. This. I didn't read anything out, rather than I just kind of glanced at a few 1-2 readouts. I go, this is thin. Let me play strong here. It's very big. And now he has no base and he's cut. Great. So I've totally succeeded. Not in killing his group, but a very solid invasion. He plays here. He doesn't defend his group. Well, let's start to cut. Okay. Fourth line, get that pressure going. Fix. And now we get to look at the cut. Looking. Doesn't quite work yet. It's a stretch to attack. So since I just played this fourth line move, and we're now done for the moment, coming down to the third line makes sense, right? Making the go wave. Third line, up to the fourth line, come across, back down to the third line. Famous go wave. I went all the way, specifically because it does a lot of work in getting ready for the invasion. So I know that he can just come in. Yeah. But now his corner's in question. He has a weak group on the bottom. I'm being very active, bothering groups, getting ready to invade. I liked it. He defends. So now I can't cut here anymore. Well, if I can't cut there, I'm just dead. Right. So he just saves the whole corner. I don't think he did it very well, but good enough for now. My move, I decided this is a double Sente. I'm willing to give up the A stone. That's just, if we look at how much work A is doing and how much work B is doing. A is doing more work, so that's a good exchange for me. And then over here, C is a double cente, so I take it. Great. Then back to the bottom. Get this strong in cente, finish the group. Very pleasant group. Okay. He says, I'm going to take it away. Okay, let's look at area 1 and think about how many points are there. When he plays here, how many points is he threatening to take away? Well, I'll still get these. He can't come in too far. So he's not threatening too many. It's obviously a knee-jerk reaction to respond. Oh, I'll take my points. But really, it's not. I've already made a big chunk. If he wants to take a third of it away, okay. And then I went down, came down, I closed the skirt on this group, then I'll close the skirt on this group. 2 finished groups. Okay. He saves this cut, which I couldn't cut right away, but it's a weakness. He saves the weakness. What's next? Break it down. I'm interested in area 1. What can I do to reduce that? What's the tool to get in there? How do we get in there? I use the word tools. I've never been satisfied with that word. What things are at our disposal to help us get in there? Okay. A is one tool. Hey, we're coming in. Not much of a tool. Let's just for fun, let's make the tool a better tool. Let's give it some thickness. Oh, better tool. We can come way in now, right? So as it is, not much of a tool. A. What other tools? B, I don't see how to do anything at all with B. If B was weaker, maybe. So B is a tool. It's just such a small tool. It's just pass it by, not even worth mentioning. I only mention it to try to define this term because it's like, well, how do I deal with that? Well, look at your tools. A, no. B, not at all. C, yes. That's your ticket in. C, what tool is that? He has a weak group. Oh, first I knew he would respond to this and then start coming in. Chase the group, come into the center. Come on in. I'm already way in. Well, that worked. Oh, huh? You gonna let me in? I'm almost there. One more. Is he going to defend? If he doesn't defend, then moves like A or B are serious reductions and may well be safe. He defends. Okay. Oh, this and then start the attack. To attack, I start here because Sente, There's a cut here. I can't go fighting him if I have a cut. I want to get a steady group. And this is very big. He responds, what's next? Well, I'm seeing eye space in here. Well, let's get that gone. Then we start the surround. Let's get yourself ready. Get your group, get rid of the cuts, get ready to, do something. Step 2, B, get rid of Xi shape in Sente. Finally, we're ready to surround. Okay. Comes out. Just keep your tools in mind. Look at that thickness. That's really thick. This threatens to cut the group and gets rid of his eye. Oh, 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 oh. Now he can cut me. Save the cut. Now I can cut him. Save. Surround. Fix. Surround. Try. Kill the stone. Notice the Miai. If he cuts, I capture. So there's no cut here. It's a little bit of Aji, so I'm being very careful because there's a cut at A in Sente. So there is some Aji here. So I'm focused on making sure I'm healthy. Here, Tari. Fix. Now it's over. Boom, boom. That's it. He resigns. I thought there were some great examples in here. Things that are important, things that aren't important. Breaking positions down. How do you decide where to go next? How do you decide how to attack? Some good examples. Okay, guys. Hope it helped. Catch y'all later.